Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're looking for an emergency same-day loan, I have a list of lenders that may help you. Now, I would tell you for most of these loans for you to bypass all of their requirements. Again, I would tell you the minimum income should be at least $35,000 a year, okay? And then your monthly income after taxes is usually between $800 to $1,000 after taxes in order to qualify for these loans. This is one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't understand. When you have low income, a lot of these lenders, even though they don't do a hard pull on the credit, the thing about it, you may not meet the income requirements besides like the actual information. So we always talk about the address on the file, the name on the application. So things like that, small things that can actually stop you from getting a loan. That being said, the first loan you may want to look at is with Avant loans. Now, here's the thing about it. With Avant loans, you can double dip. And what I mean by that is that Avant, they offer credit cards, right? If you have challenging credit and stuff like that. So for those of you that have a bad credit score and can't get the loan, their loans go up to $35,000, then you may have the option to apply for their credit card. Okay, so that's what I mean about double dipping. All right, then you have marine finance. Now with marine finance, they go from 1,000 up to 25,000. Now they use web bank. All right. However, one of the things, again, some people aren't comfortable with some of these lenders, especially when you have bad credit or low credit scores and stuff like that, that the interest rates is going to be much higher. All right. And so the good thing about these here loans I'm telling you, they're not in the triple digits. At least they're in the double and not the triple digits. So that's to your advantage, because there are some loans out there like tribal loans and stuff that try to charge you triple digits on a loan. All right. But these are loans are just double digits, traditional to like your credit unions as well as your banks. Okay. And this is for people that have a challenge and qualify from the credit unions or banks. So these are the type of loans. Then you have Credit Ninja. Now, Credit Ninja, they are a platform. They only go up to $5,000, okay? Again, I've seen people get denied, and it wasn't because of the credit score. It was because they had multiple addresses. And so when these here lenders, when they're checking those third-party credit bureaus and you have multiple addresses and stuff, and that address with the credit bureau is not the same address that's on the application, okay? And they can automatically reject the application, all right? So most of the time may not have nothing to do with the personal credit. So just keep that in mind. Then you have like Lend Nation, all right? And so with Lend Nation, they offer installment loans as well as lines of credit. So you still can double dip. Now, also keep in mind with some of these here lenders, they're not in all 50 states. So they may not service you, and that may be a reason you may get rejected as well. All right. So with Lend Nation, like I said, installment loans, payday loans, they actually offer three kinds of loans: installment loans, payday loans, and lines of credit. And the best one that I love from them is the line of credit. And again, because it gives you more leverage, because you don't have to keep on applying for it. All right. Then you have NetCredit. All right. And I also have a lender that I mentioned to some of you all that don't charge any interest on the loan. And so we're going to talk about that one as well. But moving forward, NetCredit, double dipping as well. $10,000 loan, $4,500 line of credit. Okay. Now, I always tell you guys is that the best thing for you to do, especially if you have a job, okay, and you struggling to pay your bills and stuff, is to file that W-4 form to tax exempt. So you do that for 3 to 4 months. That way they can stop taking federal income taxes out of your check. Also, if you're making a car payment, all right, you may be with a bank or a credit union, sometimes they would allow you to skip a payment. So that's an option for you, okay? You can always reach out to your utility companies and stuff like that. They will work with you, you know. So just giving you some other alternative ways in order to help you with your bills. I don't care about you trying to get money to go on a cruise or to the mall and stuff. That ain't my business. I'm trying to help you actually get money to pay your bills, okay, and get food on the table. And that mentioning of that, I always tell you to go to findhelp.org, findhelp.org, okay, and they can help you with back rent. They can help you with utility resources. If you have a baby, if you have medical issues, they do have certain organizations. Now, one of the organizations that I wanted to mention to you that doesn't charge any interest. Now, unfortunately, they're in LA. However, I did some research, and some of these organizations have different institutions around the country that actually offer loans with no interest, okay? And so the loan I'm talking about is the jfla.org, okay? And so what is this? It's a Jewish free interest loan, all right? And so if you're in the Los Angeles County, they offer loans up to $15,000, okay, with no interest. Now, the thing about it, you have to have a guarantor to actually get the loan, because if you have bad credit, they're going to want a guarantor, all right? But the best thing about it, look at being able to go to somebody and say, hey, can I borrow $15,000? And they giving you that $15,000 and telling you, hey, you don't have to pay me back any interest. Just pay back the loan. And they're giving you anywhere from 24 to 36 months. So basically 2 to 3 years to pay this type of loan back. And you're not paying any interest, you know. And it's quite a few organizations that are out there. We're just never exposed to them. I'm going to put out a video that actually will talk about these different organizations and stuff and how much they actually are willing to lend you. All right. Now, if you are an entrepreneur, you know, and you're needing money and you don't have the best credit, at least a 550 credit score, then Lendeska. Lendeska is a platform, okay? Now, one of the key things I continue telling you guys that are entrepreneurs and stuff and you're looking for loans, one of the things I keep on telling, if you register your business, and we help with actually registering your business because we picked the right NAICS code, the best lendable NAICS code, okay? And so by us doing that and properly structuring the business, it catapults you to the position of being able to get the maximum amount of funding, okay? So that's the reason I continue to tell you this. So when you're doing this medical carrier, Uber, Lyft, and stuff like that, and you're operating as a unregistered business, you're missing out on so many opportunities with the banks and stuff, because if you was registered as an actual business, then you can actually set up to where you're having the money going to your business and then paying to your regular checking account. Builds a relationship to where banks would not only give your business money, but also give you more money as well. All right. And so that's what I continue to try to encourage you guys to do. If you register the business, do it the right way. There's so many opportunities for you. Last year I was going back and forth with a guy and I was telling him why he should register a business. He's trying to sell me on why, you know, what am I going to do for? I don't need to do nothing for you. I want to help you. If you don't want me to help you, then go somewhere else. You know, I'm not begging people to help them. If you want me to help you, I'll help you. But I don't need to beg you. I'm already that guy. Okay? So that's the reality of it. But I love helping the community. One other lender I would tell you guys to check out is Max Personal Loans. Now, again, they go up to $50,000. But one of the things I can truly tell you is that with these type of loans, they deal with tribal lenders as well. And so by them dealing with tribal lenders, just keep in mind that some of the loans they may offer you, they may be in the triple digits, okay? And so I hope this video helps you. If you have any question about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.